Alright, you bunch of wet weasels, we got a new style of video for you today. We are going on a tour of notable museums in the UK and the world.
So behind us is the British Motor Museum. It's one of the largest car collections in the UK. There's over 300 cars inside.
God damn.
Large variety of cars from like movies. I think there's some Group C cars in there, just some rad metals.
Let's get the series off to a bang and go and check out some fine automotive specimens.
There is an abundance of vehicles in here. Thunderbird, Group B Rally, old 70s F1 cars, speed run record cars. There's one from 1899.
I'm actually pretty blown away, to be honest. I thought these were all going to be like 1800, just old cars, but there's a mix of everything really.
Yeah, it's
pretty eclectic.
It's a good place.
It reminds me of the earthquake bit in Hazard Alley.
Baby.
Hazard Alley.
God.
That's Stephanie's 2023 bill for the car show season behind you.
Oh mate, this is the car of my dreams.
No, it's Steph's new build, man.
I reckon this is the coolest thing in here. It's from the 50s. Sterling Moss did 255 mile an hour in this thing. In the 50s. So Sterling Moss was walking around like this, dragging. I don't know how big they were. Could you imagine doing that?
First off, just having the engine in the back all exposed like this, immediately sick. Bucket seats that look like you could do a road trip in, they're so comfy. Insane front spoiler, all the downforce, keep the nose down. Like, how often do you see that? It's just ridiculous.
Oh, they've disabled it, bro.
Look at the radiator.
Some next level cooling on this.
Yeah, the Drift Boys are not doing their best at the moment.
You're slacking. You need to have it wrapping around the entirety of the car. They're insane. I've never seen that. And double decker, like up here, down here.
Yo, there are some crazy Jaguars in here, but this one, ex-Le Mans, £25 million.
I mean, it looks expensive.
It looks expensive, but not £25 million. Right. So the geezer was just saying, we just intruded on a little tour with loads of school children, and he was saying that they went through France, and this geezer didn't have any money, so he's going underneath the toll bridges, and he got clamped by the gate as it's coming down, and put a dent in the top of the fin here. Yeah, pretty mental, man. And obviously, I had to drive them to Le Mans back in the 60s and 50s and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you watched our Le Mans trip video, you would have seen that we had special little moments of Group C cars in the evening. And this would have been there. This one, Le Mans, in 1988. Driven by Andy Wallace, my good friend, who's also a Bugatti test driver.
Shout out your boy.
Shout out boy, man like Andy. I think it was also one of the only Group C cars to run covers over the rear wheels. Obviously aero was pretty important back in, well, I mean still to this day in Le Mans. The overhang on that.
Damn. You could lie under there on a rainy day and not get even a little bit wet.
That's probably what they were doing in the pits.
Bit of a wide stance on this one.
Dude, Dude, this car was made in Luton. I mean, cart. It's like a cart. This was Luton.
This is made 5 minutes down the road from where our workshop is. These Vauxhall Lotus Carltons have a little bit of a history of being getaway vehicles back in the day, so plenty of bank heists and lots of money robbed in these.
Oh, it's the old Drupensnooten.
No, it's from Luton, it's more like Drope Snoot. Yeah, just hop in my Drope Snoot, we'll go to the shops, get the groceries.
Can't bring him anywhere, can we?
Hi, Mum.
So apparently a lot of the UK tracks back in the day when they were racing these cafe races, they had more right hand turns than left, so his right shoe just got ripped to shreds.
I don't even think he was riding a motorbike, man. That looks like what happens when you put your foot in the back
On
of
the
your
BMX. Mate, he must have been towed to the track, literally.
Mr. Percy Tate, I've been there.
Percy, I feel your pain.
Inside Jaguar's heritage collection right now, and it's basically a documentation of going from Swallow, which was their first original name, to SS Jaguar, and then finally Jaguar. So we've got cars from as early as like the 20s, I believe, all the way through to concept cars. So Princess Diana was whipping around in a 5.3 V12 cab. She wasn't getting to her next royal appointment slowly, put it that way.
You found some retro goodness.
Oh, this is crazy.
Snap on, bro.
It's made by Snap-on.
No.
What is it?
It's a Krypton machine. This is like early diagnostics, before we had computers and all sorts of wiggeries. This is what they'd use. This whole thing.
You got like vacuum pressure, air fuel ratio, you got to settle the cylinder, like number of cylinders and stuff.
It's just like something out of Chernobyl, mate.
Yeah, it does. Austin were repping the style since day. They got clear tail lights through and through.
Greshwell, we found your next weird motor.
Looks nice and slow.
Remember when you used to go outside the front of your house when you were a kid and make ramps?
Just stick a bit of plywood on the end of that.
I want to see you send that on a skateboard.
What intonation am I looking at here? Is
That's a
that bumper
BMX
car?
jump on the front of the car, mate.
Land Rovers.
Every single one, the air suspension is sagged on it.
Enjoyed our review of the best and only museum we visited as a free. I mean, that was pretty good, man. Like, what do you think?
Yeah, I think British Motor Museum was a good place to kickstart this series. Hopefully we'll be venturing all over the country and maybe abroad to go document car culture worldwide, that sort of thing. But yeah, no, I thought it was pretty sick. What do you think, George?
I think we all like the Le Mans Jaguars. They're all pretty sick. But there's a lot of highlights here. If you really want to check them out, you've
definitely
got to come down yourself.
Yeah, 100% come.
But yeah, if you like it, we're going to do much more on this stuff. So follow the channel, drop us a comment, tell us where we should go, and we'll see you next time.
WeezerWorks.com. Get your merchandise right now.
That's all, folks. That's all, folks.